Happy Monday, everybody. Today is November 6th, and let's see pre-market levels. S&P 500 futures still in the sell zone, looking for a pullback. It's going to be a healthy pullback, any pullbacks we get. So from here to neutral zone, at minimum from where we are now to neutral zone is around 0.46, 0.47% away. So that could be a very healthy pullback, and then we can bounce and still keep going higher. Okay, so um, ideally, it's not advised to buy here. It is a good area to short. Perfect short is between second and third standard deviation between 43.72 and 43.86. And if you look at EMINI futures, they are also near sell zone. Right now, the zones are 43.79. Perfect sell zone is around 43.93 and 44.07. Buy zones are here between 43.42. Neutral zone is 43.61. And MES, if I go there, E-mini futures, it's also in the neutral zone. Buy zone is around 43.42, neutral zone is 43.61, and sell zones are above 43.94. Let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ is also very similar right now, near first standard deviation. Perfect sell zone is between second and third. MNQ, NASDAQ futures, you can see same thing in the sell zone, and NQ. EMINI Nasdaq is also in the sell zone. You can look at the levels here. You can take a screenshot if you want. Dow Jones now coming back to from the sell zone to neutral zone. 33,982, 33,860 are the buy zones. Russell 2000 getting near second standard deviation. This is a better short out of all indices. You can see it's up a little bit pre-market. And let's look at gold. Gold is in the neutral zone. Silver is also in the neutral zone. Natural gas in the buy zone. So this looks like the best buying opportunity right now. Natural gas out of all commodities. Crude oil is pumping. Still in the neutral zone. Dollar index in the buy zone. So if dollar index bounces, that's going to put pressure on Bitcoin, gold, and stock market. So keep that in mind. This is an indication dollar could bounce from here, and then today we could see some weakness. Okay, Bitcoin near sell zone. Ethereum, you can see also near sell zone. All stocks pre-market are up, so I'm going to ignore these. Apple, for some reason, still a little bit down. I think still earnings, still due to earnings, but still did not do bad. Like Apple was, they dumped pre-market after earnings, but still it came, and it still came to the sell zone. Right, so Apple is still good. Hang Seng Index near sell zone, near third standard deviation. Toronto Stock Exchange, massive bounce, have a gap here, green line. So looking for that to fill. Copper, sell zone. Palladium in the neutral zone. Wheat in the neutral zone. Corn in the neutral zone. Soybeans in the sell zone. Sugar in the sell zone as well. All right. Let's look at stocks pre-market. Triple Qs in the sell zone, perfect sell zone. All right, you can look at the level. There's also a gap, 363.71. Maybe they want to come and fill that gap. Who knows? SPY in the sell zone, gap around 431. Dow Jones DIA in the sell zone, gap around 338. IWM in the sell zone, gap around 169, 170. Gold miners, Newman Mine in the sell zone, gap around 38. Gold miners, GDX, gap around 28.28. You can see we gapped up on most of these stocks, so got to be careful here. XLK also gap. All these, I'm just going to skip all these. Let's see if anything's selling pre-market or ABBV. Little near buy zone around 140. UNH still in the neutral zone. CVS Health in the sell zone. Pfizer, massive pump in the sell zone. All Chinese stocks are also in the sell zone. Alibaba, Baidu, MCHI, Chinese index, all in the sell zone. Banks, all banks were pumping, so we can ignore this. Goldman Sachs pumped 4%. Wow, I didn't realize that. CNI, some reason it's pre-market still near sell zone. QSR came from sell zone, buy zone to the sell zone. And Bridge also pumped. CNQ still in the sell zone. These oil stocks are in the sell zone. All right, so let's go back and look at the zones again. S&P 500 near sell zone. This is live market, Nasdaq. So at the end, pullback is going to be healthy. So I'm looking for a little bit of pullback, maybe to neutral zone and then bounce. Or if for some reason we come in near buy zone, that's going to be around 1% and more, that's a great opportunity to buy. That's the opportunity you were waiting for. All right, guys. And let's quickly look at daily chart very quick. Just have some more time today just to look at these averages and see. Nasdaq is above all moving averages. You can see it's above all moving averages 2 days in a row. If today also it closed above this red 50 SMA line, that's going to be bullish. S&P 500 also, we really want to see a close above this red line. All right, the level on SPY here, you can see gaps are here, so we can come back, fill this gap, like I said, green, but I really want this to close above this 50 SMA line, which is right now around 433.69. All right. And on triple Qs, this line is around 364.24. So let's see if we can close 2 days in a row, but you can see it's right on resistance here, okay? If for some reason, if you break out of this, that's going to be very bullish. There are 3 gaps to the top from here, 3 gaps to the top. They are around 5% away, all right? But just be mindful, this is a big resistance. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times we are coming to touch this resistance. So, and also this is a massive bull flag, okay, in the higher time frame. So if you break out, be very careful, but this is an ideal area to short. We could go a little bit higher, around 370. That will be perfect short, but if we close above this line, that's an indication to get out, okay? Do not short. All right, guys, good luck. Take care. Bye.